Fib.NQ on the 7. Finger NQ on the 42. Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is ALGO, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othrew. Are you ready indeed? Mic check, mic check. Good morning, good morning. Let's get to it. Let's see, bottom left here. There we go. Good morning. I'm a few minutes late here, so let's get right into the checklist here this morning. If you are brand new with this, don't forget Mentorship Monday is what you want to be here for if you are starting a 2-week free trial with this. I do want to mention that to the folks who are new with this. While I'm getting this checklist set up, let me run this quick playthrough on how things work here. If you're brand new, it might seem like there's a lot going on here, but it's not. Believe it or not, it is harder to drive your car. There's more stuff on your dashboard than there is to know how to drive our system. So let me play that here while I pull up our checklist here to kind of give you a quick walkthrough for the new folks. Let's see, is it this one? There we go.
Daily live streams start with Mentorship Mondays, where we bring you algorithmic trading, interactive mentoring, and your questions are answered live. Get hands-on learning with these quant trading tools engineered to give you an unfair edge over other traders who don't have ALGO on their trade stations. Discover the power of predictive auto harmonics. Utilize trading robots to quantify and react even in fast market conditions. Learn all our quant trading strategies such as the DCDM, HMD, and the dynamic game-changing order flow system, the Alpha Omega. Empower your trading with Flowmaster's advanced real-time audio and visual order flow analysis features. Detect the market mover's trading activity and take action with cutting-edge tools like AudioBox for live digital pit noise that audibly reveals the size and speed of the big players on the tape in real time. Use the Delta Flagging Pro to ready up your next precision entry and the Supreme Flowmaster Enigma for unrivaled, actionable trade opportunities. Got questions? Get them answered live. Whether you're new to ALGO or an advanced trader, you'll gain valuable, unique takeaways in every live trading stream session. Dive into structured quant training. Access our free trade room and free community tools. Test your knowledge in the ALGO Academy with tests and quizzes. Add the ALGO Edge to your trading arsenal and harness the power of our algorithmic strategies. Your success is our mission. Subscribe now and make every Monday a game changer with Mentorship Monday. See you on the stream. Download your 2-week free trial and use our community tools at algoboxpro.com.
Alpha Delta NQ on the 7. Delta Delta NQ on the 9.
All right, we got that checklist up here. The broker connections are good. Hardware, software. Let's check to make sure our hotkey software is going. Haven't pressed the buttons yet here this morning. Yep, that is up and going. Day of the week. Middle of the week. It's Wednesday, so we do have a potential FOMC on a Wednesday. I'm going to press refresh here on the news. Next on our list here. Let's get the audio news going, and let me look at the list here for the AM. We're coming up on the open. No 9:30, no 9:45. The next news event we have is 10 a.m. So we do have a, we're pretty used to, if you've been around the markets a while, you know, we get a lot, I don't say a lot, but oftentimes news coming right there at 10 a.m. Part of almost a standard operating procedure is right there before coffee time. We're going to have a news event. There's also, wait, did I say it's Wednesday? Hold on a minute. Thursday. My mistake. My mistake. No FOMC. Let me shake some of that off here. Get my coffee running here this morning. My apologies. It is Thursday. So, because I was like, we have nat gas. Doesn't that usually Thursday? That's actually what clued me in. So I see the 10th. Okay. I might just need to just relax here this morning, and you guys take over here. What I'm gonna let the tools do the work here this morning anyway. But that's not a good sign. If I'm starting out already being not, can't remember what day of the week it is. That's probably a good sign here. Let's relax into things here this morning. Sometimes you're off your game. Thank goodness you don't have to be perfect to be profitable. Let's see what I can do, being half asleep here this morning, and I just had the first swig of coffee here a moment ago. But I need that to kick in a little bit here for me this morning. 10:30 is going to be nat gas at 10:30. Okay. No FOMC, holidays, nope. Earnings, end of day, gears, I'm on 5. This is a very narrow channel here, so I may bump to the 4s here at the open, and that will adjust my targets if I do. I'll stay on the 5s here, but just note that it feels like, so right now, normally, if I weren't here on live stream and you guys are used to me hitting 35 tick, 50 tick targets here, at the moment, I would probably be shifting this down to about a 4, so I wouldn't fault you if you went to a 4 for your primary entry. 4.6 instead of 5.7. I'm currently on 5.7 for my entry charts. If you don't know what I'm talking about there, make sure you get through the 8-day boot camp. And it's just 8 videos. It took us 8 days because we were doing it live, but you get the advantage of playing that at your own speed and leisure. They're on our website, currently free. We'll be behind a paywall when we get that done with the web team, but currently there's no personal client portal there on the website yet. Once that's done, then there's no more fun. Just kidding, there's more fun. It'll cost a dime. So, but right now, on my dime, it's free. On me, go grab it while it is free. And of course, other things that are free. Discord, click the link below. Make sure you're in the Discord. That has been free for 10 years, and as of right now, still is. MacV Ultimate, that is on. Speedometer, we're good. Audio box, I did hear that clacking, so we're good there. P&L Cadence, another great day yesterday, so we're on a win streak and have been for a while. I can't remember the last red day. It's been a few weeks, maybe a month or more for a red day. So P&L, you know, look, we're always due. I won't say always, but we've been due for a red day for a while. But keeping that in mind, being cautious, sticking to our rules, sticking to things like standard operating procedure. Here's what I'm going to be doing this morning. I'm going to be tracking through 5 trades here. 5 trades I'm looking for out of that 5. I'm not trying to necessarily take all 5 trades. Just within 5 trades, I need to hit a winner, winner, chicken dinner. What does that mean? It means within 2 winners, winner and a winner, I should be able to put chicken dinner on the table for my family. I'm here to make a living. I don't need to make a dynasty out of one trade. However, at the end of, the ideal is for me to get these first 2. I would love to just tap 2, and then if I've got my winners right off the bat, then I'm going to start focusing right here on a bonus play at the end of the day. And of course, a day is a short day here. Generally, we can be done here in the first 30 minutes or so. On occasion, we go beyond that, but I have really been trying to stick to the rules that I tell you guys as a new trader you should in my opinion, really be focused in on winner, winner, chicken dinner. The cadence window slides. It's like a sliding window. If you don't know what a sliding window is, kind of go look into this concept. It's a sliding window of time where you have this moment where you could come in, take some jabs, get paid, get in, get out. Don't overstay your welcome. We mentioned that yesterday. One of our traders has really locked that in. He was up on the day, and then he did give it back away, and then he came back and said, I know what they did. You know, I kept trying to play. I kept playing, went beyond what was there. The sliding window passed. He tried to force the trades. He gave it back, and he said, but hey, you know what? I know the deal. I saw I was well up on the day, and just, you know, there's things that happen. The market shifts, and you will... Once you've played into a cadence and it's played your way, the map changes, and it can change, and it won't tell you what kind of map is coming. Now, if you just get good with your tools and your rules, you may be able to start to extend that later on. And because you have additional account size later on, as you get better at this, you have larger account size, you could take more risk, and it won't be as detrimental to you. But when you are beginning, my friend, please, if you're new, don't trade NQ. Give RTY a try. That's your rhyme. Write it down. Keep it in mind. If you struggle with NQ, it's okay. NQ is a wild child. I will probably still trade it in the future. You will probably also want to trade it. But when you're starting out, give RTY a try. If you make enough money on the RTY, there's no need to have to go up and do the wild child NQ if you don't want to. Got it? All right, let's finish out this list here. P&L, cadence, distractions, NT8 sound. I think we're good on the sound. Let's kick in the music. And let's get to some trading. We still got about 10 minutes to the US Open, 9 minutes now. 9 minutes, and let's lock in Tide Wave Visualizer. Where does this come from? The Tide and the Wave. I have clicked this in. Remember, there's a free tool on our website there. You can go to algoboxpro.com, click in the resources, and you'll see the Tide Wave Visualizer, or here's the link straight to that right there, Tide-Wave Visualizer, ALGOBOX Pro. That is a free tool as well. We have a trade tracker that I just showed you a moment ago, vision boarding tool. You can also have a physical one of these. You can print one of these out. I've got one over here on my side desk. See my hand at the bottom left of your screen there. That is on my desk over to the left. You can just pick up your coins. I feel like the tactile way is still my favorite, but because of the live stream here, I do demonstrate it with our electronic version of the coin flipper. I'm going to flip the coins here as I check through my trades so that I can kind of keep track of it visually. And it is a vision boarding tool to remind you to stick to the game, play the game so that you stay in the game long term. We're here for long-term success, and I want to make massively successful traders. That is my personal goal. All right, let's talk it through. Main things you need to know. Apex expired their 90% off last night at midnight, and then we got an email, those of us affiliates. They said, hey, please help spread the word. I got, that's two things. Not only did they extend it, they also mentioned something else. Hold on, let me see what the other thing was for Apex. But you got 5 more days with Apex. So we went ahead and extended ours as well. We just timed it with Apex for ALGOBOX. Let me go see what they said here. I flagged that email. Well, I thought that was going to be easy for me to find. Apparently, I got too many emails. Hold on, let me check through this one more time. You're going to make me search for it. Okay. Try this. Here we go. Yesterday. No, I flagged it. There it is. Okay. Spreading the word. Trade Evade account update and the extension of our 90% off. As many of you have already seen, we are currently investigating an issue affecting certain Trade Evade accounts that were inadvertently deactivated on June the 2nd. Please note, not all Trade Evade accounts were impacted. Our team is actively working to identify the cause and restore affected accounts as quickly as possible. If members of your community were impacted, please assure them that no action is required at this time. Our team is reviewing affected accounts and will provide additional updates as more information becomes available. To ensure no traders miss the opportunity to take advantage of our current promotion while we work through this issue, we have extended our 90% off sale. Sale has been extended, now ends June the 10th. All right, so 6 days from right now, 90% off is there. Okay, Apex is aware of the Trade of 8 issue. Not all accounts were impacted. That was the main thing. You don't need to do anything. They'll take care of it, they said, and that has been extended. They have a new 5-pack bundle checkout. So if you're a person like me who is going to be getting multiple accounts, like you want to set up 10 accounts, you don't have to do 10 of them now. 2 5-packs is the equivalent. So that's nice. They have 5-pack bundles now over there at Apex. New all-in-one pricing options and the return of gold and silver. So you can trade gold and silver now. There was a time when they had removed that from being able to be traded. Gold and silver, they also said, are back on there at Apex. Use our code ALGOBOX. That would be great. Helps out our tech support team and will also allow us to do some giveaways here on our live streams in the month of June. If we hit that number. We missed it by $70 last month. I didn't get a chance to get back with them to ask them if they're going to extend it for us anyway. But we were so close. We were so close to hitting that so that we could get some account giveaways going here in the month of June. So I think they're going to let us have some. So we'll see. But if not, hey, help us out. Use our code. Use code ALGOBOX. And we really would appreciate that so that we can just do more for you guys too. That would be exciting. All right. If you guys got any questions on any of that, you can open up a tech support ticket with us, and you can schedule a call on our website if you need to as well. 5-pack takes the price down to $39 each. Dave C, I didn't know that. Okay, so the evals are even lower than $39 each. Fantastic. Let me see here. It's another reason why I really like Apex. I think that it is I don't know if it's the cheapest, but it feels like it's a low-cost way to get rolling with the trader funding programs, and you also don't have to worry about them paying out because they are the largest. Also, I think that as regulation starts to come to that industry, Apex will be at the forefront of that. So I'm a big supporter and big fan of the Apex crew over there. All right. Yeah, nice transparency from Apex. I like their communication. Of course, they ask us to do that for them as well, because you guys are coming here to, hey, let's hit the buttons and do the things, right? We're going to press the buttons and we're going to do the trading. How much time we got? 2 minutes, 30 seconds. 2 minutes, 30 seconds here. Super AO into a crab, tapped into a shark back there, red dot. Lots of, I mean, literally called the entire Triple Crown there. Top 1, top 2, top 3. Triple Crown going down inside of that zone. Head fake to the upside, move down. Now the question would be, I like to look to see if we had some jagged on the tape. We kind of do, but it's only 2. Prefer to see 3, but that is a 2-tooth jagged at the end of that hill there. So it might indicate a potential big move down there. If it has 3, I know for sure, but a 2 can sometimes push it through. Got a cluster of crosses right here. I'm going to remove this zone, and now the most interesting thing is going to be this little zone right here, as we have a cluster of AOs coming in right here, currently neutral. So if you are new with us, I'm going to walk through our 2 steps for my entry. I simply look right here to the left. This is the nerd, also known as the MACV Ultimate. It's going to tell me the overall direction of all 4 correlated instruments that I will be trading with here. I've got the NASDAQ that I'm going to be trading here on the live stream. On my discretionary, I do have full auto set up top here. So this is my 4K screen, top left up there. You're going to see those. I'll talk more about those on Friday. Go visit us on our YouTube channel and hit the Mentorship Monday, where I talk through more of that here. I'm not going to walk through all that there this morning. Again, we do that quite often, but not today. It's the middle of the week. I'm going to focus here on the trading. We got 30 seconds to the US Open here, and I'm going to be getting my fingers on the triggers, but I'm looking for the nerd plus the arrow over on the right. We do have officially jagged is on the tape, folks. We're going to have some wild open. Okay, be careful. Do not get off sides. Don't be trying to catch a falling knife or vice versa. Here we go. 15 seconds, and we have jagged on the tape. Everybody type jagged in the tape. Smash the like button here. Generally, I like to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes, but I do see jagged on the tape here, which may change things here at the open.
Market on open imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 497 million, Nasdaq 100 sell side 30 million, Dow 30 buy side 128 million, Mag 7 sell side 5 million.
Divergence up NQ on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 7. Good dot 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 NQ on the 42.
US Trade Representative Greer says the US seeks to mitigate the challenges with China on trade. Greer sees a complex 301 probe on overcapacity in the next coming weeks. Greer says a deal is a deal regarding the EU-US Accord and 301 tariffs, and says US consumers and global trade have been resilient. Keep in mind, US Trade Representative Greer was just speaking to reporters in Paris. Out of the opening gate here, the Dow Jones extending gains up 1%, Nasdaq extending losses down 1.08%.
Okay, we just went neutral. Wow, we're flipping back and forth. Neutral to sell, neutral to sell. They're carrying it down.
Divergence up NQ on the 9. Two-finger NQ on the 42.
My charts are feeling a little laggy here. I'm not sure if I might need to restart NinjaTrader here or what.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Delta NQ on the
The bots are in some trades here.
Enigma short on the NQ4. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Bull touch low. Enigma short on the NQ4.
I don't trust my charts here. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna flatten all here on the bots. And turn off full auto here, and I'm gonna restart my NinjaTrader. Something's up. My charts are lagging. I didn't restart it there this morning. I was coming in late, so I thought I'd get away with it. Nah, I needed to restart. I need to restart my charts. They've been on for a couple days here, and I should have restarted there this morning. Okay, quick restart here. Just a moment. I'm gonna clear cache. Run our. So if you're unfamiliar with our ALGO new clean high priority startup.bat, that is in your NinjaTrader 8 folder if you've installed our product. We talk about it in the 8-day bootcamp, so I'm going to run that here. And you know, there's some tips and trick videos out there. Oh, I know what I didn't turn off there this morning. Didn't turn off my real-time protection either. Okay. I could have been I missed that on the checklist. I need to actually add that as a line item on the checklist. I generally am pretty good about remembering to do that because it's just like a gaming thing, but I did not do that there this morning. Okay, so if you run that, it's going to clear all the data and the cache data out of those folders here, and make sure you got just one day of, well, generally one day of data, depending on what workspace you have laid out there. But I forgot I also had that. I think my PC went to sleep last night, and in sleep mode, you need to come back out and you need to clear cache and get a nice clean set of data there on your charts. Okay. Little off there this morning, but I could just feel that's not normal action there. That was very laggy, so I want to make sure we got a nice clean restart there. So we're gonna let the data load back up here. It'll be a little tricky here. It's 3 minutes past the US Open, so I'm sure there's going to be some wild child action going on there. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get full auto going back on again there. Arm long, arm short, full auto, Enigma on. Arm long, arm short, full auto, Enigma on. Arm long, arm short, full auto on. Short, full auto, Enigma on. Okay, the bots are currently in a little bit of drawdown there. Okay, there we go. Everything is feeling, there we go. That's what it's supposed to feel like. There we go, that's nice. Okay. Let's get to it. 8.6 on the way up here. That's at the top of a channel. I may take a swipe at this here if I get a Seuss. Let's Still hearing buyers on the tape. Wait for a red arrow on my MACV. We got a divergence over on the right as well. I'm watching over to the right. We're at the top of a big channel here. All right, I'm going to get short here on that. Okay, come back up. Going to add to position. Try to maximize it inside of king timing. Hope this isn't a dip and a rip here.
Full touch hot. Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Okay, adding to position on a cross.
Lebanon's army says Israeli forces withdraw.
Take off half at 50. Take off the rest there at the base. 6K on the first trade there this morning. A lot happened there. It was a high time frame play. High time frame. We came all the way up. We got the ready DD. We came up in there. We got the bull touch inside of a divergence as well. And divergence high time frame also on the optimized range. Look what we had come in over here on the optimized range. I could not take a shot at that. Beautiful set of plays right there. Over 60 some odd ticks, maybe 70 on the biggest part of that drop. Didn't quite get 100 on it. I'm not trying to hit a home run there when the nerd is red, but we did take a shot at that. High time frame opportunity, low time frame risk. Nice shot. Nice shot. All right, so that will be trade number 1. It's done. Nice play there after the restart and the refresh there. And let's see what else we get here. That's a headshot long with a Mega Late Nate. So Mega Late Nate, power headshot long. That pushed up 82 ticks. Nice.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Thanks, JJ Kelly. Yes, thank you for that reminder there. 10 a.m. We are going to have news there at 10 a.m. 9:37. Currently 7 minutes past the U.S. Open. Plenty of time to the news. We've got a double dot over there on the right. There is a Mega Late Nate. There's a cluster. I'm going to go ahead and toe in the water short on that cluster. Add on the ready DD. See if we're going to get a head fake. Stop above these crosses. Okay, so that's the stop out location there. So I need to look to mitigate this play. So they pushed over it right there. Yoicks. Okay, well, super AO at the top. See if I can get a little drop out of that. I'm going to pull half as we hit my POE and closing out after the big super AO all the way back down to that cluster there. Crazy little head fake there at the top. We got the ready DD over on the right on the high time frame. We also got a super AO that helped me out with that one over here on the right on the big guy right there. So that's why we have multi-time frame, multi-confluence plays right there. Wanted to try to grab that first one as a T1, but it did rip. And that is, when it comes up fast, it's not going to last. We got a triple ready DD, triple threat, 1, 2, and 3. That is a Titanic Zone. Titanic Zone we talk about in our training program there. That is some people's favorite plays. I've got a lot of guys, they're always calling out the Titanic Zones. If they get a Titanic Zone, that's a 100-tick play opportunity. When that Super AO came in, let's see if it gave 100. Yes, it got 126 ticks after the Titanic Zone there. That is one of the few plays that I tend to look for a 100-tick play. If we get a triple ready DD in a location, I will be looking for a 100-tick opportunity. Now, it doesn't guarantee I'm going to get 100 ticks, but that is one of the few cases where I'm going to look for a little bit more when I get a triple ready DD. We got one right there. Too fast for me to walk through. As you can see, the speed down here is already telling us really too fast for me to make it that easy. Again, you do not have to trade in queue. If you're new, you do not have to trade in queue. I get this all the time. People are like, well, it's too fast for me, Vinny. I don't think I can do that. I understand. Like when you're brand new, I don't expect you will not be great at your tools, but one day you're going to get familiar with your tools. You're going to get very comfortable with your tools. And just because you're not there today, I would also recommend you stop speaking negativity into your life. Stop saying I can't. Start saying I will. Start saying I am. You know what I'm saying? Stop saying impossible unless you're literally trying to say I'm possible, okay? Because it's fine. If you want to say impossible, just know that you're saying I'm possible. So as soon as you say impossible, you're literally saying it is possible. So stop with the nonsense. It's a matter of putting your head on and doing it. One of the very first videos in our core training, I talk about Roger Bannister. How many of you guys know who Roger Bannister is? Anybody? Type a 1 if you know who Roger Bannister is. He has his own effect named after him. We're going to talk about that effect. So Roger Bannister was the man who broke the first 4-minute mile. Doctors used to say, "Oh, it's impossible. The human body is not capable of running less than a 4-minute mile. Impossible. Impossible." Well, Roger Bannister didn't hear that or didn't know that or something, and all of a sudden one day he didn't know that someone had spoken and said it wasn't impossible. It said that it was impossible, and well, he did it, and word spread quickly. So it had been, forever in the history of track and field, nobody ever broke a 4-minute mile. And then Roger Bannister infamously one day broke that record, and he broke the 4-minute mile. Word spread fast, and everybody knew about it. And now everybody had mentally programmed, oh, it's not possible. It's literally humanly impossible. I've heard it's humanly impossible to break the 4-minute mile. So they go out there and their little jogs, and they're, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. 4 minutes. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm okay. Only animals like cheetahs and things can run faster. Humans on bipedal animals can't run. I heard it from the doctor. They got lab coats on. They're right. Same ones telling you to take a CV jab. The ones. Everybody's like, I don't need a paycheck. Take a jab. Shut up. Doctors are just liars in lab coats. Hot take. Don't care. It's a fact. Get over it. Your stethoscope means nothing to me. Yeah, but doctors used to tell people that you can't run the 4-minute mile. Roger Bannister broke it, and as soon as everybody knew it was possible, guess what? All of a sudden, literally within a day, another person broke that record. Another person, and another person, and another person, which just tells you it was a mental barrier. Because people had said it was impossible. It's not physically impossible, but it was mentally impossible because people believed you couldn't do it, so therefore they didn't. Whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right either way. All right. So maybe let me be your Roger Bannister. If you've seen me do it, then it is possible. Okay, and you can too. Stop saying you can't. But I would recommend, if you're new, don't trade in Q. Give RTY a try. It's slightly slower. It's part of our gearing system. You can gear down in multiple ways. You can gear down on the time frame. You can gear up on your time frame if the market is too slow or too fast based on our psychology module here. I can actually turn the psychology module on and have this cover my chart here for me to not even look at it. Don't be tempted into a play right now. And I can just wait until my screen clears. One of our ways of if your biggest problem is, hey man, like I have the hardest problem, like I take bad trades, like I see a trade, I gotta take it. Your job as a trader, your primary job is to filter. Okay, nope, jagged on the tape. Folks, we got jagged on the tape. Everybody, I'm gonna turn the psychology module off, get this out of my way here. Jagged on the tape. Everybody type jagged in the chat. It's a 4-tipper, not even a 3. We now have a 4-tip jagged. Big play on the way. 944. How is this still strong buy? Wow. So is the NQ, this happened the other day too. NQ only one down while all the others are on their way up. So let's see what's going on. Wow, look at this. We're all the way at the bottom of another channel. Triple crowned all the way down here to the bottom of the channel on the optimized range. On the 89, the tide posted in a red dot, which was the top. The red dot called the top there. Fibella dot into the top of the regression channel, auto drawn for you, of course, with our system. And that also controls our tide wave visualizer. I think the tide and the wave are about to both be red here. Currently it's green, but that's a giant wave down here now. So we are red side for runners on tide and wave now. I am looking for my bonus play. 2 trades in and I'm up 9,200. Going to be looking for my bonus here now this morning. I'm going to clear these zones from before because they're not important anymore. And let's see. Here's multi-king timings here. Let's see if I get a play here. King timing. Top of the channel. Back to neutral. Yeah, now I'm just trying to look for a little tap and a bonus. We've got a 2,000 level bear on the optimized range. 2,000 level bear. Type of 1 if you see it. I got my fingers on the trigger here, so I can't bring it over and show you guys right now, but we need to mark up that 2,000 level bear. Don't let me forget that. On the optimized range. That is an 11.1. Could have towed in the water on that one, but that happened so fast. Go ahead and use a little discretion and not try to chase that. Big move up, super AO. All the way to the open. I'm going to sell right in front of the open line there. See if they're going to shake and bake that a little bit. Okay, pull half and target's filled. Let's go. 10K on the day. That right there. That's all it takes. Right there. Boom. Tap, 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 taparoo. Get another 1K on the day for the bonus. And that'll wrap the day. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right there. And then now I just look for a nice little perfect play. Don't have to be trying to hit a home run. Just because it says bonus, it is, I know it's tempting to think, oh, bonus, now it must be a big bonus. Not like that, okay? This is not like the working world, okay? The working world, you get paid more on your bonus probably than you do while you're working all year. It just depends on the situation, the scenario. I mean, it's not all, but you know what I'm saying? Like for the period of time and for what you're getting, not like that here when you are trading the markets. The markets are not like your job, okay? The more you work does not mean you make more, okay? Using discretion and trading well is what pays. Being a good filter is what pays. I think we're about to have another play here. 13.8. Pop up. I might have another bonus here. Wait for it. Hearing buyers all over the tape here.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Enigma. All right, giving the Enigma a shot here. Into the Enigma.
Double delta NQ on the 5. Good dot NQ on the 7.
It's against strong buy, so I'm only looking for a T1 here. Target's filled. There's half. Is it going to get any more? Looking for a runner. Any kind of run. All right, I'll close it out there. Target's filled there for the Enigma up top all the way down. 35, maybe 40 ticks on that one. Actually, I got deep into it, so I don't know. I kind of want to see. How many ticks was that? Control. Oops, wrong button there. Control E. And 66 ticks for the big dog in there. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. All right, so double bonus there for me. Marcus just handing out some cake today, handing out the candy for ALGO box traders. Now, I don't think that this day was easy for normal traders, but getting our wheelhouse. We'll take it and bake it. Okay. Ooh, 49 after. So 19 minutes of work. If you don't count, pretext and me coming in here and gabbing, making sure you guys know about all the good stuff. Don't forget, Apex 90% off for 6 more days. ALGO mega sale expires on Friday. Last chance to get the platinum included in a gold. Remember, the platinum items are awesome, and they're only for platinum members. So everybody who's like, but how come I didn't get platinum? I don't want to. I told you, we're cutting off in June. We got half the year. We got the seats filled.
On the calendar.
Last chance. Last call. Grab it while you can. I'm going to be working on a few things here today for you guys. Our newsletter. If you've not signed up for our newsletter, I know it's been 10 years and we never did any newsletter stuff. We got a lot of feedback that people would like to see more communications from us via newsletter. Things like tips and tricks and wisdom and things that we were doing that week. So newsletter, go sign up for it. algoboxpro.com, click on newsletter, add us to your safe senders. Those of you guys who are already on the newsletter, we are sending out some great ones. George is working on this with us, helping us out around this. He's doing a great job with me. We're working together on getting you guys a great newsletter so that you guys get good information. We're not just trying to fill your inbox. I want it to be valuable. The biggest thing to me is that what you're getting in our newsletter is valuable to you. So if I think it's valuable, it's probably valuable to you too. I hope you agree. If you don't, hey, just help me out anyway. Help our tech support team. Click on our newsletter, open it, read it, and add us to your safe senders. If you don't know how to do that, do a quick Google on it or ask AI how to add us to your safe senders list here. That would be amazing. Help us to get that delivered to other traders who would like to find out about our system and an easier way to trade. In my personal opinion, I don't know why you would think that there's a better way to trade, because there's not. We've won every trading competition I've been in so far. I want to knock on wood here, but if anybody wants to bring it, bring it. No, I'm not going to compete against my own guys. I have mentioned. Okay, I mean, I'm going to take a 17.3. Come on, you're going to hand me another Enigma here right before I close out. I mean, we got a green dot in there. Am I gonna lose one here right at the end? Let's see. Yeah, I don't like the way that's pushing. Yeah, I thought that was possible here. Are we pushing before news? News is coming out in 8 minutes. 7, add on 7. Wild Child. All right, I'm gonna pull half there. Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right. Oh man, I went to hit hat. Okay. Well, sometimes you mess up. I went to hit half, and I hit flatten. My mouse slipped, and I clicked flatten. Oh man, what a bummer. All right, I better close out. I told you this morning I was tired when I came in here, and I couldn't figure out what day it was. I thought it was Wednesday, and it was Thursday, and then I just flubbed a very easy play there and cost me 3K. So I'm going to walk away with my 10K here. Bots are still running here. I'll let them run for a little bit longer there. They've not hit their 1K target yet. Been back and forth there a little bit there this morning. We got news coming out here in 7 minutes, but we got a lot to do. My main thing was help us out, do that newsletter. Don't be like me and sit there and be distracted and talk nonstop while you're trying to focus on your trading. But thanks for hanging out here with me this morning anyways. You guys made that enjoyable for me. I will catch you guys in the next one tomorrow morning, Friday. It's Full Auto Friday. Don't forget Mentorship Monday for the new folks. Full Auto Friday and advanced stuff on Fridays that we try to cover. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. See ya.